Have you ever been tangled up in probate over real estate? If so, you already know how difficult, time-consuming, and downright frustrating it can be. Well, what if I told you there is someone out there who can help? I want you to meet Lydia Weitzma. She is a certified probate real estate specialist, and she's written an ebook to help you avoid the 7 biggest mistakes that most people make while going through probate. First of all, I'm so excited that you're on Sonoran Living.
Well, thanks for having me.
Well, because this is kind of a big topic, and a lot of people don't really maybe even get it, which, you know, you've taught me a lot already. So first of all, explain, what is probate?
So probate, well, first off, I'm not an attorney, but but probate is basically when someone has passed away without a trust, and there are assets that need to be distributed.
Okay, so you are a certified probate real estate specialist, though.
Yes. Yep.
So how does that make you different from everybody else who does probate?
So a certified probate real estate specialist is someone who has been specially trained in the probate process. So we understand the time frames, we work with the probate courts, we work with attorneys and the families and the personal representatives.
Okay, and oftentimes families are not even here in the state.
That's correct.
So are you able to work with out-of-state members of the family?
Yep.
Okay.
We help facilitate cleanup in a home if it needs to be cleaned up. We talk to the families on whether things need to be repaired or replaced, and if it makes sense to do those repairs, or if they should just sell the home in as-is condition.
So oftentimes you already have attorneys involved in probate.
Yes.
So how is it that you help in this whole process?
Well, what we do is when you're starting the probate process, a lot of times the probate courts need to know what the value of the estate is. And usually the real estate is one of the biggest assets in somebody's
trust,
estate.
Yes, exactly. Oftentimes, you know, people go into this not knowing anything about probate.
Yes.
And you've written this ebook to really help avoid some of those mistakes. I know there are probably a lot of them, but what is the biggest mistake people make?
Probably the biggest mistake is that they don't get the help early enough in the process.
Okay.
So yeah, there's a lot. When it comes to probate, there's many different types of probate. So it's good to get with a professional right away so that you don't make some of those mistakes.
Yes, some of them can be very costly mistakes. Yeah, okay, so you're actually, you kind of, you know, it's kind of like when you're sick and you go to multiple doctors and nobody's talking to each other. You're kind of there to help everybody talk to each other.
Exactly.
Okay, that's important. You're also offering up, besides the ebook, a consultation. In that 30-minute consultation, to get the most bang for your time, when people have questions to call in, what should they have in front of them to better you help them?
Well, it's good to have, you know, if they know what the assets are right up front, if they've talked to an attorney or not, what the family needs are basically at that time, because just because someone starts the probate process, the home may not be sold for 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 months down the road, and the values may change at that point. So they'll need a market analysis right up front as to what the probate assets are, but then when we go to sell the home, that may change. So we need to keep up with those comparable market analysis.
Wow, that's a lot of work.
Yeah.
But in the end, you can also help sell the home and kind of close the deal, right? Be done with it.
We try to sell the home at the highest price possible. And one myth that people have is people that go through probate are desperate, and that's not always the case.
Interesting, interesting. Well, the ebook has a lot of great information in it. Lydia, thank you so much for sharing all of that. So if maybe you or maybe someone you know could use help, Lydia is offering you a download to her free ebook. It's the 7 biggest mistakes most administrators and executors make while going through probate and how to avoid them. Or you can also, in addition to that, call for a free 30-minute consultation. All right, the free ebook download or that consultation is available at Lydia Weitzma Realty Executives. It's 602-910-6271. And here's the website, probaterealtyhelp.com/kit102.